Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Sage and welcome to another video everybody. In this video, I plan on going over 10 of the best but cheapest weapons that you can get for 3-cat spam and Pixel Gun 3D. Now, this video has been highly requested along my channel for a really long time now, not just the past day, not the past week, not the past month, but for a long time guys. Ever since I made my first video about 3-cat spamming, people have been complaining about some of the weapons being super expensive, so I figured that today I would go ahead and I would help a bunch of you people out, since I know a lot of you guys probably don't have a lot of coins, such as me. I have 15 right now, so yeah, I'm not exactly the richest player anymore either. So that being said guys, since a bunch of you guys did complain about not having a lot of coins, I figured it'd be a great idea to go ahead and make a list on the best but cheap weapons for 3-cat spam for you guys. That being said, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys do, make sure to click that like button and also subscribe to my channel because I do post videos every single day and I do like to stream occasionally as well. Alright everybody, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So I will be talking about the backups, then the specials, then the sniper. That's just the order I'm going to go in. So anyway guys, the first weapon I'm going to be talking about is called the Alien Blaster. Now the Alien Blaster is a really unique pistol, because there's not too many reflecting or ricochet weapons that are a pistol category. I can't actually think of any by heart from other than the Alien Blaster. There might be some, but this is probably one of the only ones I can actually think of. Anyway guys, the Alien Blaster is a really cool weapon. I love it a lot because of the fact that it has nearly no animations with most weapons, unless of course you combine it with a weapon that has a hard animation such as the Reflector. If you were to use the Reflector and then go over to this one, it wouldn't work, but if you were to combine it with a weapon such as the Brutal Headhunter or the Elf's Revenge, it just does so well like that guys. It is such a fun to use weapon. It is just not to mention how cool it looks, but it's really functional because the weapon itself is so small. It doesn't take any of your screen up, to be honest, so it's so easy to use. Alrighty guys, the second weapon I'm going to be talking about is called the Exterminator. Now the Exterminator is one of the best pistols that you can get in the entire game guys. The Exterminator does crazy amounts of damage. Sometimes it is a one-shot to the head, and sometimes it is a one-shot to the body, depending on how good the person's armor is. But most of the time guys, it is going to be a 2-shot to the head and a 2-shot to the body as well. And it all sort of depends on what level it's at and whether or not it has modules on it. Obviously I think the best modules that you can actually put on it is magic damage, because it just makes it do so much more damage. So this weapon guys is honestly, I'll tell you why it's the best in the game, because obviously there's the what is it called, the Thunderer. The Thunderer just costs more, and the only thing that's better about the Thunderer is that it has 2 more clips of ammo, which most of the time you won't run out of ammo with this gun, because I mean, even if you do run out of ammo, you can just reload and it takes the same amount of time to reload, so it's not really going to cause you such a big difference. In this weapon, like I said, it only costs 215 coins compared to the Thunderer, which I think costs upwards of 1,000. So there's a huge difference between them, and it just makes it so much easier to just get this one, because then that's 800 coins that you're saving. But guys, this weapon is so good. The damage is so high, and it works really well with any 3-cat loadout that you can think of, as long as one of your weapons is a middleman weapon, so that it can cancel out the animations of 2 weapons that do have an animation. So yeah guys, if you are able to get the Exterminator, you should definitely get it and max it out. It is so good. Alrighty guys, the next weapons I'm going to be talking about are called the Red Twins. Now the Red Twins cost only 65 coins. I'm not sure why they're that cheap, because when they're at full level, they can 4-shot you. You shoot them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then boom, the enemy is down for the count, and that is really good. They sort of act as if they would be a substitute for somebody who didn't have, for example, the ritual revolvers, or if you don't have the dual anger, then the Red Twins basically take their place, and it's only for 65 coins, and they basically do around the same damage, guys. At max level, these things are an absolute beast. They do incredible amounts of damage, guys, and they work so well as a middleman for 3-cat weapons, so you can mix it into your 3-cat loadout so easily, and it just works so well, guys. It's honestly so good. Okay guys, the last backup weapons that I'm going to be talking about are called the Turbo Pistols. So the Turbo Pistols act a lot like the Red Twins, except they're not as good. which is why they cost 270 coins, but they're still really, really efficient. Like I said, they're just not like as good as the red twins, which doesn't make any sense considering the fact that they cost like 5 or 6 times as much as the red twins do. Actually, I cannot math. It probably costs only like 4 times as much. So guys, these weapons, they're really, really good for 3-cat spam. They serve the same purpose as the red twins. So there's not really much to say about it. They're basically the same as the red twins, except these might do a little bit less damage, which honestly makes no sense. I don't know what the logic behind this one is. Alrighty guys, the next weapon I'm going to be talking about is called the Poseidons Trident. Now this is a weapon that you can actually get for 3, but works for 3-cat spam really, really well. It's one of those weapons that you can get in the clan chest, so after being in a clan for a while, once you open up enough chests, you'll get enough parts to be able to create the Poseidons Trident, which you can do for free. So it won't cost you any coins or gems to get this weapon, which is really, really cool considering its efficiency. It is a 2-shot kill no matter what situation it is, unless the person has armor at least. If the person has no armor on, then they'll just get 1 shot, but if the person does have armor, they're going to be 2 shot, and it's so effective. The only thing to worry about with this one is like the travel time, so you have to be able to get used to like predicting where the enemy will go by like shooting your shots with this thing in a separate direction. So one thing I would definitely recommend doing with this is like learning the actual time that it takes for the bullet to travel across a certain area, and then get used to being able to do that when you're 3-cat spamming. It does cancel out any animations from weapons that normally have them, so that's a definite plus about this. And this weapon is free, guys, so it's really, really efficient for 3-cat spam, and it's not going to cost you a dime. Alrighty guys, the next special weapon I'll be talking about is called the Poison Darts. Now the Poison Darts are also a really, really good weapon that acts as a middleman weapon to cancel out all animations. And this weapon is super cheap. It is like one of the most expensive weapons on this list, but it is still really cheap. It is 500 coins, guys, and let me explain to you why this weapon is extremely worth it. It is really, really high damaging, so if you are able to upgrade the quality of it, it does become a 1-shot at that point, and it's so useful for 3-cat spamming. It's actually insane. It cancels out all animations, like I said before, and it does so much damage, guys, and you never need to reload. It's just shot, and it's just so effective, especially with the poison effect that it has. It becomes extremely like lethal to anybody you are fighting, guys, and it's definitely one of the best special weapons in the entire game overall. Okay guys, the next weapon I'm going to be talking about is called the Prototype. So the Prototype is a weapon that's been in the game since before the dawn of time. This weapon's been in the game for I think 6 years now, and the reason it hasn't been like vaulted, or the reason it hasn't left the game yet, is because it's so good. So the weapon itself only costs 110 coins to get, and because of that, it's so easy for people to be able to use it. I think everybody likes it because it is extremely effective, guys. It is a 2-shot to the head and a 2-shot to the body. With the best of the best modules on it, it can become a 1-shot to the head, but it acts as just as any other sniper in this game would. It does have an animation unless you combine it with a middleman weapon such as the Poison Darts, for example. So one thing I would definitely recommend doing is don't try and like melee switch with this unless you're really, really good with it. You definitely are going to want to combine a middleman weapon with it. It just makes it so much easier to use, guys. And since the weapon itself is so effective and so cheap, I think anybody can get it and be satisfied with how well it works. Okay guys, the next weapon I'm going to be talking about is called the Photon Sniper Rifle. Now this is a weapon that I've talked about multiple times before, and the reason is because it's so good. This weapon, guys, is extremely cheap. You can get it for less than 300 coins. I think it actually might be less than 200 coins even. And it's so easy to get too. You unlock it at a really early level, so I think it's around like level 13 you were able to get this. So if you're a low level and you don't have a lot of coins, you should definitely buy the Photon Sniper Rifle. It is extremely effective. It has a long-lasting burning effect, and it works really well for 3-cat spam. I 100% recommend this weapon for new 3-cat users. Hopefully this video is going to help you guys, because I'm trying to give you guys some cheap weapons that you can use if you just want to try out 3-cat but not want to waste all your coins. Then I would definitely recommend getting this one right here. It's probably one of the most effective snipers on this list while still being very cheap. Okay guys, the next weapon I'm going to be talking about is called the Brutal Headhunter. Now the Brutal Headhunter doesn't have much to be said about it because, you know, it's a Brutal Headhunter. It's brutal, guys, and it 1-shots to the head and 2-shots to the body in most scenarios, unless the person does have extremely good armor, which nowadays is becoming more and more common. So I might actually just say that it's going to be 2-shots to the head and 2-shots to the body in most scenarios now. But this weapon, guys, is extremely useful. There's no really special effects about it, guys, but it's only 115 coins, and it works perfectly for 3-cat spam because it has no actual animation. Okay guys, last but not least, we will be talking about the Elf's Revenge. So the Elf's Revenge is one of the coolest snipers in Pixel Gun 3D. In my opinion at least, this weapon looks really cool compared to most snipers in this game. Some of them are kind of basic with just like a one color status, whereas this sniper looks really colorful, unique, and it's a jolly weapon for the holidays, you know? But that's just the looks about this weapon, guys. This weapon is a 2-shot to the head and a 2-shot to the body. Occasionally it is a 3-shot to the body, like depending on what kind of armor the person has, but the weapon itself doesn't have any animations. You can combine it with most weapons in this game without having any animations, except for something such as the Exterminator. You might have an animation going to the Elf's Revenge right after that, but all you gotta do is use a middleman weapon, guys. This weapon only costs 145 coins, and for what it's worth, it's really worth it, guys. This weapon is extremely high damaging, and the reload time isn't that high. It's like a moderate, reload time, but the actual clip of it only holds 6 bullets, so you're not going to be able to have like that many shots. So as long as you're able to hit your shots, then this is a definite weapon that you should use. It is extremely useful for 3-cat spam. You can use it, like I said, with most loadouts as long as you're not doubling up animation weapons. Alrighty guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If it did help you, let me know down in the comments. I did my best to try and explain everything to you guys, and hopefully these weapons do make your life much easier. But this video, like I said, was highly requested by you guys, so I did want to hurry up and get it out there. I'm sorry if it seemed a little bit rushed, but that's because it is. I'm currently with my family, and I'm trying to spend the weekend with them, some good quality time, and my best friend's birthday is tomorrow, so I'm trying to get out this video today. Hopefully I'll be able to upload tomorrow, but I don't know. So I was just trying to get this video out as fast as I can, guys. So if it did help you, I would appreciate if you could leave a like and also subscribe to my channel, and you should definitely join my Discord server, which I will talk about right now. Hey, do you have Discord? If so, you should totally join the official Unity Discord. The link to it is down in the description. As of right now, we have over 500 members who are constantly looking for people to play with. As soon as you join, you can have easy communication with me and everyone else in the community. So, what are you waiting for, man? Go join my Discord. The link is down in the description.